set for baseball under the lights just outside of Atlanta at Truist Park. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Chicago White Sox and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for. And now, at 3 games to 2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Jacob deGrom gets the ball with a world championship on the line. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
So now, here is Jorge Polanco. We are set for baseball here this evening. In there, strike one. Fouls this one off. 0-2, here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Polanco retired, and there's one away. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. Now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Swanson scoops it up. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Brandon Woodruff will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. If he's on, he can be really tough to hit.
And stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the Now here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First delivery to him. Freddie Freeman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Popped up. Grandal over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Up steps Ozzie Albies. Lifetime versus this arm. Got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. Bounce it to the left side. Moncada loves it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First pitch fastball, swung on and missed over.
This is why you pay the price of your mission right here. Power on power, and money's on the pitch.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summerskill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is in time. Moncada retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Fouled away. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Opposite field to left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Ozuna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Stepping in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna will start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So here is Brian Anderson. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
So he got him swinging. Brian Anderson will become out number 2 this inning. Now here's the first offering. Dansby Swanson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on the bell at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. The next batter will be Luis Robert. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
It's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Acuna giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
High in the air down the right field line. Anderson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So now into the box is Austin Riley. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And that misses for ball 1. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Conforto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Next to stand in is Christian Vasquez. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Jacob deGrom is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Again, another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Just hung in there on that one. Again, a 1-2. And look out. Oh, that got it. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Oh, boy, those pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Acuna digs in now. A ball and no strikes.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And he popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
DeGrom leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
3-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Braves strand 1. We'll head to the 4th. Still scoreless. Striding in is Jorge Polanco. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitchers do it for once.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And he fouls this one off. They'll try again, 1-2. Pitch popped up. Riley in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now, Josh Bell, who's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way.
Yeah, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Fouled away. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
So a full count now. lifted the other way down the left field line. Ozuna is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, man. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Freeman into foul territory. And another foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
So I ain't saving you, but clean the house. Do you think that's just a statement?
With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Giving chase is Jimenez. That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Moncada fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. As he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
0-2, here it comes. Got him swinging in the dirt. Grandal gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Ozuna is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. Grounds it sharply to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watkins standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to Yoan Moncada.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. A 3-0 pitch. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I can't imagine in the hitters meeting today, that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel for that to be short.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. Set and the pitch. Michael Conforto will stand in for the second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. Was a little angry on that heater.
Ball and a strike now. Conforto behind the ball in 2 strikes. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Big curveball from strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand. It's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Fouled off. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. A one pitch on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, man.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
From the stretch. 1-0. Moncada is off at first with 2 away. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ozuna is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead and count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Austin Riley is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And there's ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Yeah, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on the bell at first, and his side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip. The batter will be Nick Madrigal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Line drive to center field. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 holders are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or out there. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing with that.
On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in next, Jorge Polanco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a fastball. Called for strike one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He struck out and he flied out 0 for 2 so far. And it's fouled away. Woodruff on at first with 2 gone. Well above the letters with the fastball back. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. White Sox lead 1. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the inning now. And next will be the pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
The pitcher.
And takes ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
Now, that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna struck out on his last trip to the plate. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Boy, sure taking a sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. Here's the 0-2. Fastball well outside. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we've seen in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. The 1-1. Fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. He'll step out and ask for time. We're trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local station. Seventh inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have
Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. A ball and no strikes. He was a walk in his last trip. Lofted in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down. Next to hit, Michael Conforto. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got it bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now into the box, Ozzie Albies. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Here it comes, 0-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
So 1-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught out of their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
2 pitches fouled away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a fastball misses here, ball 4. Next to bat for Atlanta, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the first pitch. Look out! A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Albies at second, Ozuna at first with no outs. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's quickly 0-2. And that'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And he popped him up. And that is down for extra bases as that on a plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good here. When you get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Then you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through, and that's exactly what he did.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Standing in now, Austin Riley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches. Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Ready with the 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Next, it'll be Christian Vasquez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. As he'll hang on here to record the second out. Eugenio Suarez will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
One and two. Here it is. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here and plate 1.
I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them.
Will Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the 3rd to see if he'll fish.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1 and 2 to the White Sox catcher.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3 and 2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2 and 2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance of getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings, watching from the dugout now. Hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
The batter will be Luis Robert, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Freeman into foul territory, and no one will get this one. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this is swung on and missed to quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Pretty textbook breaking ball with a punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Nick Madrigal. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Throws in for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Cody Hoyer will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Joey Gallo in the ball game as well, and so slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
You just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. Acuna stands at second with no outs. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. Makes the play, one away. Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball one. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Poyer, a 27-year-old, he was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now it's high and it's blocked out by the home plate umpire. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed. That classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in when it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Marcell Ozuna is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. No hits to this point. Rise but speared on a hop. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Saves an error as the side is retired. Braves strand one. They lead it 1-0. They could use a spark. A.J. Minter takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's the first pitch.
That's a full.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on the fastball right here.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Swanson is there. 1 out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. Ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. 2-1 count to the Pale Host leadoff hitter. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
That's not an easy pitch to hold your swing. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Swinging a ground ball to third. Into left field for a one-out hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone, grab your glove and flash some leather.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-1. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
That was a great ball from a guy that's not necessarily known for his catch and throw abilities. He had a huge lead over at first, but it didn't make much of a difference as he's cut down.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled off. The White Sox down to their last strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That misses 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. And that'll do it. The Atlanta Braves are back on top. They're the World Series champions.
Well, they just clinched the World Series title in front of the home crowd. And no doubt about it, this town is going to be rocking and rolling tonight. Just like this stadium is rocking right now as they celebrate something they'll remember forever. They are the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. Down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire Fall Classic crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the World Series.
Victorious Atlanta Braves. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the White Sox, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Whitman and Simmons, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending.